Recabinet 3 is the ultimate guitar and bass speaker cabinet simulator. An audio effects plugin for VST, AU, and RTAS formats on Mac and Windows, Recabinet provides accurate, detailed emulation of 20 modern and vintage speaker cabinets and 8 industry-standard microphones. You may be wondering, why do I need a speaker simulator? After all, there are lots of hardware and software products that emulate the sound of the entire signal chain of an electric guitar setup, from pedals to amps to cabinets to post effects. So what's the point of Recabinet, a product that exclusively focuses on cabinets? The truth is, speaker simulation has been the weak point of direct tone solutions for years, typically using simple EQ curves to approximate the sound of a speaker cabinet, but lacking the detail and warmth of the real thing. This approach has resulted in the stark, artificial-sounding direct tones that so many guitarists have been unhappily settling for in the past decade or so, in the interest of budget or convenience. Recabinet, by contrast, focuses on one thing, bringing far more realistic cabinet simulation to the market than ever before, using extremely detailed high-resolution convolution models of modern and vintage cabinets and microphones. Recabinet adds much-needed realism to amp simulators, or to your favorite outboard analog amps and preamps recorded direct. Recabinet will change the way you think about direct guitar recording, allowing you to finally get full, organic-sounding, album-quality guitar tracks without bothering your neighbors. To use Recabinet with an amp simulator plugin, such as Native Instruments Guitar Rig or Line 6 Pod Farm, simply turn off the native cabinet simulation in the amp simulator, and use Recabinet on the next plugin insert in your recording software. If you prefer the sound of a real analog amp, like many professionals, but need to work at low volumes, Recabinet is the solution for you. Recabinet can be used with outboard tube and solid-state amps and preamps for silent recording. To use Recabinet with your tube amp, for example, simply hook up a load box, such as the THD hot plate, to your speaker output, and take the amp's direct line out or FX send output into your audio interface. Solid-state amps and rack tube preamps or pedals can also be used, and don't require a load box. For detailed hookup and safety instructions, download the Recabinet manual from our website. The first thing you'll notice when you load Recabinet 3 is that the interface is split in half. That's because Recabinet offers 2 channels of blending and EQ per instance. The controls are as follows. Use the Load and Save buttons to load and save presets, useful for recalling settings and exchanging presets with other Recabinet users in a universal format. Use the Master Output knob to adjust the overall volume level of Recabinet 3. Use the Mute button to mute a channel. Use the Cabinet selector to choose a cabinet. All cabinets are described in detail in the Recabinet manual. Use the Microphone selector to choose a microphone. All microphones are also described in detail in the Recabinet manual. Use the mic position and mic distance selectors to move the microphone relative to the cabinet, achieving different sounds and capturing more or less ambiance. The Kazrog Console EQ is a British-inspired console-style equalizer, which is included in Recabinet to give you even more tonal flexibility and a more polished final sound. The output knob on each channel adjusts the output level of the corresponding channel. To learn more about Recabinet 3 and to download the free full-featured demo, go to recabinet.com.